into some of these stronger storms. Heavy downpours right now just south of Las Casas over Murfreesboro. That is headed toward north of the east. One heavy downpour just over Walter Hill. Also, all of these storms are moving towards the north and the east. Another one headed towards Centerville. Heavy downpours with this. You have some loud thunder. Wouldn't be surprised if you had some small hail as well. All of these storms also moving towards the north and the east, headed towards Wrigley and Centerville. Just a heads up, it's going to be pretty loud over there. One more shower to point out. This is not really heavy rain, just some light showers from Bellevue south into Franklin. This is also pushing towards the north and the east into Oak Hill and Brentwood as well. Okay, some more showers and storms to point out. Anywhere from Flat Creek to Tullahoma, a heavy downpour moving and headed towards Manchester. And then some more over, just pushed through Summitville, headed towards McMinnville, which you just got a shower that pushed through. So you just want to be weather alert tonight. Some of these could reach the severe criteria, and we're not over with our severe threat. We're under a weather alert not only Monday, also into Tuesday. We're talking about heavy downpours. We're talking about damaging wind and hail as the greatest threats. We'll dive more into that coming up in just a bit. Kenley at about 10 miles per hour. It's coming down there. So if you know anyone in this area, make sure to give them a call, give them a heads up. Really not conditions you want to be on the road for. There's the hail. You can see right there, penny-sized hail. So it is coming down. Hopefully your car is not in the path of this, because that will not be good. Now here's a wider view for you. We have more storms, no other severe thunderstorm warnings right now, but I do want to zoom in. These are some hefty storms right now just north of Centerville. All these storms are pushing towards the north and the east, headed towards Wrigley. It looks like there's some small hail in this storm as well. Loud thunder. Heavy downpours is really the trend here. A little bit further towards the south here, just south of Linden, headed towards Hohenwald, a heavy downpour, and just north and west of Waynesboro, heavy downpour as well. We shift more towards the east here, more storms. So just south of Manchester, you're about to actually get this here over Normandy, and one just south of Bell Buckle, heavy downpour coming down. And one more zoom into this severe thunderstorm warning. Penny-sized hail. This is loud thunder. It is coming down, and damaging winds as well. 60-mile-per-hour winds headed towards Las Casas, and it will continue pushing towards the north and the east at about 10 miles per hour. These are slow-moving storms. Lots of heavy rain, hail, and damaging wind is going to be the greatest threat with the storms tonight. And that's why we're under a marginal risk. This is from the Storm Prediction Center, a level 1 on a 1 to 5 scale for any storms to reach severe criteria. I will be here, I will be monitoring, and I will of course keep you posted if any more do reach severe criteria. Our high today, 91 degrees, average 83. And our record was 100 set back in 2022. So I have updated this graphic once again because we've been in the 90s every single day. It feels like 79 days so far this year of 90 or above, well above average of 54 days. Current temperatures, you can really depict where we're seeing the rain and the storms. You're more so in the 60s to 70s. That includes you, Crossville over there, Columbia 88 degrees, and Nashville 87 degrees. Our Tennessee flight training camera over Donaldson looking peaceful, 87 degrees. It is hot, it is toasty, and this swath of moisture, you can see all of this rain here. This is basically going to keep us company for the days ahead. It will be unsettled, and we do have a threat for severe weather Monday and Tuesday as well, so we do keep that weather alert going here. All right, tomorrow morning, you could catch a shower or storm on your way to work. I think the better chance for showers and storms really look to be in the afternoon into the evening, and that's kind of the trend each and every day this week. This is 6:30 a.m. on your morning commute on Tuesday. We go forward. I mean, just a decent chance of rain Tuesday into Wednesday as well. We have lots of rain in the forecast this week, and my friends, this is a good thing because of our latest drought situation. Many of us under an extreme drought or a severe drought indicated by those orange colors. Now, here's the deal. Here's how much rain we're expecting, anywhere from 1 to 3 inches, and local amounts could even exceed that. Unsettled pattern Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, even on Thursday, a high chance of rain. Each and every day, you're at least at a 60% chance of rain. Temperatures tonight, 68 degrees. Let's go ahead and hop out to our 7-day forecast and show they've been moving towards the north and the east here. Swath of moisture towards the east, speaking of which, anywhere from Lebanon to Carthage, Smithville, getting a heavy downpour, Buffalo Valley as well. And also, towards the east. So Van Leer, heavy downpour, a little thunder action going on there that will continue moving towards the north and the east here. And then Greenbrier, White House, Goodlettsville, Hendersonville, just seeing some lighter showers. We are seeing a decent amount of rain. So this is a good thing, but that did lead to a flood advisory that has now expired. That was over Rutherford County. About 4 inches of rain there. That's significant, and only more to come. Even Clarksville area, about a couple of inches as well. Temperatures in the 60s to 70s. Right now, Nashville 70 degrees. Cookeville, good evening to you, upper 60s. And you can see where we got the rain. Even downtown, look at the wet roadways. 70 degrees there, and it's not stopping people from heading out on a Sunday night. Temperatures tomorrow morning in the upper 60s. We get to 11 o'clock, 83. And by the afternoon, back to the upper 80s. Now, just a couple of days of upper 80s before a major cool down comes in effect. And we also have to talk about more potential for severe weather. That's coming up in just a bit. It's basically a level 1 on a 1 to 5 scale. Damaging wind and large hail will be the greatest threats, not only on Monday, but also on Tuesday. The greatest timeline for both of those days is the afternoon into the early evening. So I think in the morning, if you do see some storms, it's not going to be as strong. I think the afternoon to early evening will be your window for some of those stronger storms. Let's go ahead and zoom in. We're still tracking some storms, again, non-severe, but some heavy downpours just south of Fairview into Franklin. This will push towards the north and the east. These are very slow moving storms. Some more storms for you just south of Lebanon, south into Las Casas, into Carthage as well. Light to moderate showers. These were a lot heavier earlier. They were very electric. So that is good news, signs of weakening. We do have another heavy downpour just north of Smithville into Buffalo Valley, Baxter, and Cookeville. Also, we'll see some of this moisture heading your way. And then one more just south of Linville, headed towards Linville, because it is pushing towards the north and the east. So we hit 91 today. We have been in the 90s every single day. Average is 83. 91 was the high today. Our record was 100, set back in 2022. Now that means we upgraded our graphic here. 79 days of this year that we've been 90 or above. So it's been hot to say the least, but the good news, if you want some cooler temperatures, it is right around the corner. We'll be back to average before you know it. Temperatures across the board, nice and comfortable. Nashville 70, Lebanon 70, 66, Jamestown, Columbia 70 degrees, and Lawrenceburg, good evening to you, 72 degrees. Swath of moisture here. This will keep us company for the days ahead. Every single day, I have a decent amount of rain in the forecast, and this is fantastic news, my friends. We keep showing you our latest drought situation. Notice the area's darkest red. That's where you're under an extreme drought. Severe is those orange colors, and the beige color is a moderate drought. And I do expect a decent amount of rain with all the storm systems that we're going to get this week here. So anywhere from 1 to 3 inches of rain. Local amounts could even exceed that. So that is fantastic news for our drought situation here. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday, I bumped us up to a high chance of rain. Every single day is looking like a decent amount of rain. And temperatures in the upper 60s. When you wake up early tomorrow morning, 68 in Nashville. Portland will be waking up to 70. Linden 70, and Waverly waking up to the upper 60s. Now here's what I mean. Now Monday is our first day of fall, upper 80s. Monday, Tuesday, it's not going to feel like fall, but then wait till we get to midweek. It's really going to feel like fall. Back to the low 80s Wednesday, and even Thursday, a high. So our official fall begins at 119 on Monday. Again, it's not going to feel like it on Monday, but you just got to hang tight because by Tuesday, or by Wednesday rather, things will really start to cool down for us. Storm threats Monday and Tuesday. Again, heavy rain, wind, and hail will be the greatest threats with some of those stronger storms.